For the Symbolism critique assignment, I will be looking at Tiana Hempel's picture. She focused on energy for some of her work for the Symbolism assignment, and after going through numerous other photos from our section, I decided on this picture because it was interesting to me. I really enjoyed this picture because of the element of contrast. The background is dark to really focus in on the flame of the match. The flame is the center focus and nothing else is super prominent. The photo is also really zoomed in so you know that the flame is the focal point. The angle that the photo was taken in is also a really cool one. The camera is directly in line of the match, which makes me wonder how she took the photo. Did she light the match herself and have someone else hold the camera, or was the camera on a stand while she lit the match, or did someone else light the match entirely? For the assignment, we had to come up with 5 big ideas or concepts. Tiana had this picture in a subfolder called Energy. Fire is typically seen as a form of thermal or kinetic energy. I think this picture shows the importance and power of fire. We need fire for a variety of things such as cooking, creating materials, camping, and a variety of other day-to-day activities. I really like the image, but there are a few things that I would like to change. The background, while not too noticeable, is a little cluttered. I wish the background was just a solid black one. I'm not sure of the editing skills that Tiana has, but it would have been nice to see an increase in the lighting for the flame. At the bottom of the photo, you see the blue part of the flame that is outlined. It would be really cool to see more of this blue flame because this is a part that is widely associated with the power of a flame of fire. As I stated before, I really enjoyed the image, but there are changes and improvements that could be made. For me personally, I like for backgrounds that will be a source of contrast to be solid and clear things that do not add to the photo. In this photo, you can see that there's a family or maybe a group of friends in a picture behind the match, which is fine, but I just wish that the background was a bit clearer and it was just a plain black background. I would also wish that I knew more about the background of the concept. What made her choose this idea? How did she decide on what images to take? For me personally, it was kind of hard to come up with concepts, so I wonder if she also struggled with this. I think it is interesting to look at the work from other people in class because it shows what they've learned and how they've processed it and used it. I wish that this picture was in a subcategory which was titled something else or had a different concept. There are so many things that fire can symbolize, and I wish she could have explored those options. Fire can be associated with certain zodiac signs such as a Leo or an Aries. She could have looked at these signs and how unique they are to each person. Fire also symbolizes pain and death. It can refer to earth or other spiritual things. Even though the photographer and I shared different conceptual ideas, I think the picture was really cool and unique. It is not something a lot of people would have thought of, nor is it something I have seen a lot. I'm glad this assignment let me see this image. It allowed me to see other people's work and how they have been using the skills we have learned about. This assignment in particular also allowed me to see the concepts and ideas my peers came up with, and they were really interesting.